The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, it's your favorite time of the year, the day that you circle on the calendar and wait with bated breath for each year. And that, of course, is the debut of the South Atlantic Conference's preseason poll. It's more important to you than your wife's birthday, your children's birthdays, your wedding anniversary. You say that all the time to me. I don't know why that's oversharing, but those are your direct words. Since it's your favorite day of the year, and Carson-Newman, we reveal now, has been picked fourth, break down what that means to you on this momentous occasion for Chuck Benson.
You theoretically could go back to any of the previous 15 preseason polls we've done together, and I'll have the same answer for you. It doesn't mean anything. We'll find out through the course of this season where we finish, what order we finish, as will everybody else in our conference, and so we go about seeing the email, looking at the poll, and then moving on with our business. So
that doesn't jive with what you've told me so often over these last 14 years, just how crucial this day is to you. I feel gaslit and lied to, and my feelings are hurt.
I'm sorry, Cav, but the truth is just the truth. I've never understood the logic behind it. It so doesn't matter. But we go through this charade. We'll figure out where and who we are come February, March. So
that's the quote I was looking for. That's up there with "This amounts to a hill of beans." I do need to put together a Chuck Benson soundboard. You do get a first place vote out of the thing. Lenore Ryan picked first. Anderson and LMU picked in a tie for second. Last year, it felt like anybody could beat anybody on any given day. And certainly in the era of the transfer portal, it feels like that probably trends that direction again this year. What's your summation of what the South Atlantic Conference looks like preseason?
Well, I mean, you've got three brand new head coaches in the league. You've got massive turnover at many schools in terms of roster. So it's really hard to know what anybody else has got going on. I would say most of the coaches in our league are just trying to figure out like what they've got going on with their roster. So as we are currently trying to figure that out. So it's the schools you mentioned, being L.R. Anderson, LMU being 1 through 3, or 1 and tied for 2, I guess they very deserving. All three teams, I think, at least on paper, seem like they've got something to be excited about, and I'm not surprised by how that fell with those three institutions.
You are contending with the replacement of roughly 4,000 career points with the graduations of Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, and Trey Hubbard. The cupboard not bare. You do return Jack Browder, who has a chance to become a 2,000-point scorer if he hits his averages for the last couple of years. And then Braden Illick, certainly one of the better passing big men in the league. Matt Bilbray, you presume or hope takes up the mantle at the point that Trey Hubbard left. How do you contend with replacing, at least in the cases of John and Nick, two of the greatest shooters, period, that this league has ever seen from an efficiency standpoint from beyond the arc, and then one of the more electrifying and athletic point guards in Trey Hubbard?
Clearly, we lost a lot when you lose those three guys, but we had 7 seniors, and so not only on the floor but in the locker room, I guess in the broadest context, our culture, we lost guys that were very much invested here and had won a lot of games over a 4 or 5 year stretch. So we're not trying to replace the guys we lost. We're just trying to sort of redefine what this team is, and because we've got so many new people. It may take a while for us to figure out what that is. We're working on it diligently as coaches, but as I said, you're not going to replace a Nick Brennigan, a John Zhao, and a Trey Hubbard. You're not doing that. We just got to figure out like what is the strengths of our current roster, and see if we can combine that together to perform in a way that's worthy of winning.
You're around a week and a half away from the start of this thing and matchups in the SAC Conference Carolinas challenge against Lee's McRae and King. How do you spend the next 10 days or so getting ready for the start of the season?
Well, we know there's been a lot of changes, with those two teams as well. A new coach, at least McRae, a lot of new pieces on that roster, and then King. King still has some really good pieces, but they lost some really good pieces as well to the portal. So same thing, a lot of unknowns, but especially early in the year, month of November, I think most coaches go into it sort of with eyes wide open, sort of let's really see what this could be, and then sort of fine-tune some of those early pregame decisions that are made regarding the team. So we're just going to focus more on ourselves, especially early, and see if we can iron out a rotation. We're working on that daily in practice, and then schematically make sure we understand where our hot spots and our soft spots are.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Go enjoy the rest of your favorite day of the year.
Great, Kev. Thanks.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.